Saturday afternoons were always special for our family. The grill was hot, the burgers were almost ready, and everyone was laughing. It was one of those peaceful moments you wish could last forever. None of us imagined the day was about to take an unexpected turn. Without warning, our neighbor marched toward the fence. She complained that the smell of barbecue was ruining her afternoon. Her voice grew louder with every sentence she spoke. The entire neighborhood began paying attention. I listened without interrupting her. Then I calmly explained that we were simply enjoying a family barbecue on our own property. Instead of calming down, she became even more upset. It was clear she wasn't looking for a reasonable conversation. A few moments later, she pulled out her phone and dialed 911. She claimed there was a serious disturbance happening next door. We continued enjoying our meal because we knew we had done nothing wrong. Still, I wondered how far she was willing to take this. Within minutes, 2 patrol cars pulled into the neighborhood. The flashing lights caught everyone's attention. Rebecca folded her arms with a confident smile, certain the officers would take her side. She had no idea that the biggest surprise of the day was only moments away. The officers stepped out of their patrol cars with calm professionalism. They weren't rushing because nothing about the scene looked dangerous. Families were outside, children were playing, and burgers were still cooking. It looked more like a neighborhood picnic than an emergency. Rebecca immediately walked over to the officers before anyone else could speak. She insisted our family was causing a major disturbance. The officers listened patiently without interrupting her. Then one of them quietly asked if they could hear both sides of the story. As one officer turned toward me, his expression suddenly changed. He recognized me immediately from work. His professional greeting caught Rebecca completely off guard. For the first time, she looked genuinely confused. One of the officers addressed me by my official title. That's when Rebecca realized who I actually was. The silence on the street was almost immediate. The confidence she had only moments earlier quickly disappeared. The officers confirmed there was no disturbance and no violation of the law. They thanked everyone for their cooperation before preparing to leave. Our family went back to enjoying the barbecue together. Rebecca had called for trouble, but instead, she learned the importance of checking the facts before making accusations. One officer returned his patrol car to review the 911 dispatch. The information didn't match what he was seeing in front of him. There was no fight, no disturbance, and no emergency. Only a family enjoying a peaceful Saturday barbecue. One by one, the neighbors shared what they had witnessed. Every story matched exactly. They explained that Marcus's family had been respectful all afternoon. The officers appreciated hearing from independent witnesses. The responding officers carefully reviewed everything that had happened. The footage confirmed the scene remained peaceful from beginning to end. No threats had been made. No laws had been broken. A supervising officer calmly explained the situation to Rebecca. Calling emergency services should only happen during real emergencies. The conversation remained professional and respectful. Rebecca realized the situation had become far more serious than she expected. The entire neighborhood had gathered outside by then. People weren't interested in drama anymore. They simply wanted the situation handled fairly. The officers made sure everyone was treated with respect. After several quiet moments, Rebecca walked over to Marcus. She admitted she had acted too quickly. Marcus listened without raising his voice. Respect, he believed, always started with honest conversation. Before the officers left, Marcus shared one final thought. He reminded everyone that trust between neighbors takes years to build. Respecting one another makes every community stronger. The officers thanked him for setting a positive example. As the evening continued, the mood slowly changed. Neighbors who barely knew each other started talking. The barbecue became a chance to build new friendships. Sometimes one difficult day can lead to a better tomorrow. The patrol cars quietly disappeared down the street. Laughter replaced the tension that had filled the afternoon. The neighborhood finally felt peaceful again. Everyone had learned something valuable from the experience. That day wasn't about proving someone wrong. It was about choosing patience instead of anger. Communities grow stronger when people listen before they judge. And that's a lesson worth remembering long after grill goes cold.